So guys, as we are getting very close to WrestleMania 42, every week we are seeing some big developments in WWE. And this week's WWE SmackDown episode is not going to be any less exciting. We are going to see a return, a contract signing segment, and several other interesting moments. Welcome back Wrestling News WWE. In today's video, I'm going to talk about everything that we might see on this week's episode of Friday Night SmackDown. Along with that, I also want to talk about the situation involving Roman Reigns choosing Cody Rhodes. First, let's talk about SmackDown. The first thing that WWE has officially announced is the contract signing for the WrestleMania 42 match between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. As you all know, Randy Orton secured his spot in the WrestleMania main event by winning the Elimination Chamber match. But on last week's SmackDown, we saw a match between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre for the Undisputed Championship. The winner of that match would go to WrestleMania as the champion to face Randy Orton. In that match, Cody Rhodes defeated Drew McIntyre and once again became the undisputed champion. After that, many fans showed a lot of hate toward this decision. In fact, the video of Cody Rhodes winning the championship has already received more than 200,000 dislikes. So it will be interesting to see what kind of reaction Cody Rhodes receives when he appears in front of the live crowd on this week's SmackDown. Because we all know that the reaction on the internet and the reaction from a live crowd can be completely different. Fans are now waiting to see whether Cody will get booed or receive a normal reaction. Now talking about the contract signing, WWE must have seen how strongly fans supported Drew McIntyre after his loss on social media. So there's a small possibility that WWE could add Drew McIntyre to this match, although the chances are quite low. Recent updates suggest that WWE is planning Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu for WrestleMania. But plans can always change, just like they did in 2024. So let's see whether Drew McIntyre interferes during the contract signing or not. The next thing WWE has officially announced is the return of Jelly Roll. You might remember that he appeared in WWE last year and even had a match. Now he is returning again during WrestleMania season, which means there is a good chance he could play some role at WrestleMania or maybe make a big announcement. The next official announcement from WWE is a singles match between Jade Cargill and Michin. As you know, Jade Cargill is going to defend her championship at WrestleMania against Rhea Ripley. Last week we only saw a promo segment between them, which didn't really move the story forward. So maybe this week after the match we might see some kind of brawl between them. Also, WWE is planning another championship match for WrestleMania, which will be for the Women's United States Championship between Giulia and Tiffany Stratton, so there is a chance that their feud could start from this week's SmackDown. So guys, those were the things that we might see on this week's SmackDown. Now let's talk about the bigger topic related to Roman Reigns choosing Cody Rhodes. You might remember that at Survivor Series 2025, Roman Reigns teamed up with Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. But at the end of that match when their team lost, Roman Reigns helped CM Punk get up but did not help Cody Rhodes. From that moment, it seemed like WWE was planning a Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes match at WrestleMania. However, in January we saw Cody Rhodes lose his championship. Then Roman Reigns returned at the Royal Rumble and won the match. And on the very next week's episode of WWE Raw, Roman Reigns chose CM Punk as his WrestleMania opponent. CM Punk called Roman Reigns a politician on Raw, but if we look at the situation, it actually feels like politics happened against Roman Reigns. Because around the time of the Royal Rumble there were reports that Triple H and Roman Reigns had some disagreements backstage. WWE probably knew that if Cody Rhodes had remained champion, Roman Reigns would have used his power to choose Cody Rhodes again, which would set up another Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes match for WrestleMania. And WWE likely believed that if that match happened again, Roman Reigns might win the title this time. That would mean Cody Rhodes would have to drop the championship to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, which WWE probably didn't want. That is why they made certain changes in the storyline. Normally, the Royal Rumble winner takes some time before choosing their opponent, but WWE didn't make Roman Reigns wait at all. He made his decision on the very next episode of Raw. So in a way, it does feel like Roman Reigns was treated unfairly. Now the question is whether anything could still change. But honestly, nothing is going to change now because the match between Roman Reigns and CM Punk has already been fully advertised. WWE has already sold WrestleMania tickets based on this big match. However, it is almost certain that we will see Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes again in the future. And when that happens, Roman Reigns might finally take revenge for his previous loss. Personally, I would prefer Roman Reigns versus CM Punk because we have already seen a lot between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. But guys, you tell me in the comments which match you would prefer more, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. And if you liked this video, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon as well. Wrestling News WWE.